Oh, Daisy kicked up a bit of dirt, a bit of dust. Thought I was walking through something strange. I realised you're kicking up the dust, darling. I wasn't going to film these little walks anymore, but yesterday when I was down here I didn't film, but just right where that grass is and you can't see around the corner, I saw something and I couldn't tell what it was. I think it was a person walking their animal, but the animal had a very, like a perfectly round head, like a person, but it was way too close to the ground. Anyway, I think what I saw was the animal was close to the ground and the person was just behind it, and I couldn't see the person because by the time I looked up they'd seen me and Daisy and they'd turned around and walked back. And I just caught the glimpse of the animal turning around, but it was very odd. So this is where I think the person was behind, just through, like looking through there, and so I think the person was standing right here, and I couldn't quite see them. They turned and I just caught the animal, but it was like, yeah, I'm sure that's what I saw. But as you can see, I don't know what I saw. Because it was like the small thing saw me and turned on its own accord. It's like I went, oh, had a quick look and then leaned and then turned. So, but I'm sure I caught a glimpse of a bigger thing behind it and thought, oh, it's just someone. But then when I saw its head, I really couldn't say. I thought, what is that? And it was really black. It was like black afro hair, very short. Anyway, that's my little story. Just thought I'd film today in case I saw something. So it's going to be exciting. Not Daisy. She's not doing too much. I think I need to get across the creek in as well. Clicker. Got me clicker. Found this. It's a whistle. Sorry. It's a whistle. Whistle. Clicker. Clicker calls the dogs. She'll come. She knows this now. Come on. Come on, Daisy. Good girl. You always do it. She always tries to go on that side of me. No matter what side she's running towards me on, she always tries to go on that side. It wrecks the camera. Filming, Daisy. Don't you know? Hello, Daisy. Oh, look how beautiful your face is, darling. No, you don't have to come across here. Oh, I'll come over to you. Don't hurt your feet on the rocks. Oh. The little choices we make and the experiences they generate, not just for ourselves, but for other things. I chose to walk on that side of the car today, and Daisy tried to come across the rocks. I know she can get across there fine, but if she hurt her feet, I'd be not very happy with myself. Good girl. And the clicker is really good in case you lose sight of your dog, or you lose your dog. You can walk around yelling out and they might find you. got a couple of views of my these videos on YouTube. Got comments. Pretty good. People find it interesting to watch Daisy. Come on. I've been walking my dogs for, well, I had my last dog. He just died about 2 months and about 2 weeks ago, and I had him for 13 years, and I walked him every day. So I've been walking my dogs. I'm so used to walking the dogs, going for that morning walk. Daisy's only 4, but I had her since she's about 6 months. So I did have to stop, like when we first moved up here, I did have to stop. I've been here about 12 months in July, because Toby was just got too old, had arthritis, so I could only just go around the block with him. And so I didn't take her out by herself because it's just not fair to Toby. But now Toby's gone, when Daisy, we will get to do what we would have done if Toby wasn't, elderly and he got sick at the end there. But when I first got Toby, we lived in a place called Wollongong, and we lived in a flat, a unit. Yeah, flat. We'll call it a flat. Oops, we don't want to get Daisy doing her business. And so we used to go for a walk every day. Of course, I had to get Toby out. About 45 minutes around the town centre. Let him off a little bit in the big park there on the way home. Then I moved to the country, a little town called Orange, and we'd go for, I can't really remember, 1 or 2 walks a day, down to nice places where we could just let him off the lead and run. We'd walk around the town, and then there was a bit of time where we didn't go for walks, a little bit. It was a tough time. Then I moved to Kempsey and I was there 9 years, and we had massive massive fields, soccer fields, just down the bottom of my street, less than a minute walk. I just walk out my door, straight down the road, hit the ovals, and then take about 20 minutes to walk around. So about the same amount of time it takes me to walk around here would be in Kempsey as well, except for it was soccer fields. Beautiful, just beautiful, creek and everything. And we do that twice a day, sometimes 3, because it's just got so bored. And then Daisy came, and that was both of them. So I'm used to these walks. I need them as much as Daisy does. Just about at the end of our walk, or to the road where I'll turn the camera off. Go Daisy, good girl. She was all nice and rugged up last night. I had her thunder coat on and a blanket vest that I made for her, so when I took them off, and she was so warm underneath them, it was crazy. I went, oh wow Daisy, you're so warm. You're not too cold, it's pretty early in the morning. And of course I got up and gave her sardines for the morning. And come here, stop, don't go to the road please, stop right there. Then went back to bed for an hour and a half. Okay, come here Daisy. Yeah, don't go nowhere. Come here. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, good girl. Yeah. Say bye bye everybody, I love ya.